Hi everyone. Today we have some games from the Blitz Skirmish event we ran at Pop Cultured last week. It was a small event with 8 players, but I think the quality of the gameplay speaks for itself. For round 1, we have a matchup between Solar Plexus Boltyn and Classic Channel Mount Heroic Briar. Will the explosive power of Boltyn's new chest piece be enough to overcome the Blitz Juggernaut? Let's find out. So Briar will be on the play this game. Players are just setting up. Both these heroes have a lot of explosive power potential. And so I'm not anticipating a whole lot of blocking going on. Let's see. Briar begins the game by activating Grasp the Arknight to create a rune chant. This is a solid turn 0 option, as it sets up some value for later in the game without giving Boltyn a chance to filter his hand. Yeah, let's see where Boltyn takes this now that he has the first real turn. Activates Iron Song Versus. This gives an on-hit to his weapon. And plays a Beaming Bravado yellow, charging a Banneret that will give him a Quicken token. This will be coming in for 3 damage. Notably, its power is greater than its base, so should Boltyn choose, he can give it go again by banishing a card from his soul. Alright, Briar says no blocks. Her power scales quite a bit in the number of cards she has, so blocking, especially without an active embodiment of Earth, is usually not a good idea for her. Alright. This is Briar's first turn. Let's see what she can pull off. Okay, first a Bramble Spark, fused with an Amulet of Earth. This will give her next attack an Arcane Ping and +3 physical damage. A Runeblade Classic. Lightning Surge from Arsenal. Because it's played from Arsenal, it naturally has go again. And there are 2 Arcane Pings. Boltyn has no arcane prevention on his equipment, so he just has to take that. And now the Lightning Surge is coming in for 7 physical. Again, Boltyn's power scales quite a bit with his hand size, so he may be inclined to let most of this damage through. In the tank. In classic Flesh and Blood fashion, most of the thinking happens during the block step. Right? No blocks, take 7. Right. Briar breaks the chain. Activates Grasp the Arknight to create a rune chant, just another point of arcane damage. Now attacks with Swarming Gloomveil. 2 auras have been created this turn, so this will be 4 go again plus the Arcane Ping. Nothing can be done about the Arcane, so Boltyn takes 1. This is now coming in for 4. Okay, Boltyn reaches for his equipment. The Helm notably allows him to charge a card, and he chooses to charge Spirit of Irina, which will pop itself out onto the battlefield. Then he draws a card to replace it, so he still has a full 5 cards to attack with. Spirit could be potentially valuable if he draws Lumina Ascension. Alright, now the Rosetta Thorn. An attack and a non-attack have been played this turn, so Boltyn will take the 2 Arcane And now there's 2 physical coming in. This whole turn he's been rather hesitant to block with his hand, so he must have something powerful lined up. No blocks. I'm excited to see what's about to happen. Okay. And here we are, immediately paid off. Solar Plexus. This makes all his yellow cards cost 1 less resource to play this turn. So he can go rather wide. And it's a Via the Vanguard, charging a Banneret of Courage. And so this will give his attack go again, and it is coming in for 4 physical. In addition, it will be buffing the entire combat chain. Right, looks like Briar isn't blocking and taking the 4. Now for a Battlefield Blitz. This will be coming in for 5 damage with go again because he is charged this turn. Blocking for 2, taking 3. A Valiant Thrust yellow for 7. That's already 3 cards that have had their cost reduced by that Solar Plexus. We get some armor blocks. This will cover up 4 of the 7. Taking 3. Boltyn banishes from Soul to give it go again. Now attacks with Raiden for 4. Let's see, how much damage has been so far? It's 4, 5, 7, 16, 16. This is so far 20 damage threatened. And he still has a card in hand. Right, taking 4, Boltyn gives it go again. And an Express Lightning for 5 damage. So Briar needs to cover up at least 3 of this to survive. Very likely Briar's goal is to try to block as little as possible and finish the game in the next turn. Okay, decides to block with Sonata. Because of the embodiment birth, it gains an additional block, so While normally a 2-block, that embodiment will buff it to 3 and allow Briar to survive on 1. Okay. Briar only had to block with a single card from hand, so she still has 4 to work with. Let's see if that's enough to finish it. And it's a Plunder Run from Arsenal. A card that's strong enough to have been banned in CC. So Plunder Run, because it was played from Arsenal, will give the next attack 3 damage and create a lingering effect that whenever an attack action hits this turn, Briar will draw a card. I didn't quite see what card was revealed to the Ravenous Rebel, but it looks like it's being covered for 8, so it must have been a red card. Then we have a Revel in Runeblood, making 4 Rune Chants and an Embodiment of Lightning, as this is the second non-attack played this turn. There's a minor missequence here. You should have done the Grasp first, though it doesn't matter because even without that extra Rune Chant, this is 6 Arcane, and that's the game.